Welcome.
Welcome to the McManny Finance Channel.
I'm Money Mike.
I'm Crypto Corey.
Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
He does not like it.
We did it the opposite. Doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. YouTube is working.
We are live.
Yep. I don't know what that was. That was Yep. Audio levels are good. I don't know. You know technology, people. It's
Jeez.
it's garbage. I mean, it works better than ever, but it's trash.
Yeah, it's never as good as you want it to be.
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe that's comes with being a cynical person when it comes to stuff like that. But I'm just like, man, this stuff's easy nowadays. You know, if you expect the worst and you know, you don't get it. You're like, wow, life is good. You know?
It is great.
Like when I ran my truck into a wire guardrail, swerving away from a deer last week. I didn't pop my tire. The damage was minimal considering what I hit, and I'm just like, man, these Tacomas are built well. Yep.
Yes, sir. So how about the markets? What are they doing? What
Oh,
are we doing this week?
dude, Bitcoin is just playing with people's emotions.
And
It
that's
is,
exactly it.
yeah, like surprisingly enough, Friday night and Saturday, we had the Friday night pump, the Friday pump, and then Saturday, super chill. It was almost like a stable coin. And then today, I don't know what happened today, but it dipped, it shot up, and then it tanked, and now we're getting a V-shaped correction to the upside. I don't know.
So basically, Mike just told you it chopped all weekend, and there's no point in trading.
Well, it didn't chop on Saturday. It's weird.
It's done nothing all weekend. We're like literally at the same exact price that we entered the trade. What was it, Friday?
No way. Is it really?
Same exact place. Guys, why are you trading on the weekends? Like you're be
Oh,
going out enjoying your life.
because it dipped hard on Friday afternoon. Yep. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's done absolutely nothing. Like I mean, it's gone up, it's gone down, yeah, but it's just done nothing.
That's not true. We have higher lows.
It's true. We are making a higher low. We're
uh,
actually staying on that trend,
higher lows, higher highs for the weekend.
which is why I'm saying like what do we put for the I didn't even look at the title, but I'm calling upside for the Bitcoin here. I'm looking for a long. I'm prepared. I'm already in the position. We already called it.
the
Waiting for
bit
the long.
the bitcoins are going up. I got stop lost out on Zora, so my altcoin pick was trash. It dropped under half a penny. So I am not into crypto at all right now.
He's not into crypto at all.
Nope.
Are you
Nope.
smoking crypto?
I don't know what that is, my guy. Is that
But is he smoking the crypto?
is that
That's
a
what
street name?
I'm.
So can I get actual bitcoins, like physical bitcoins, when I buy them?
I think someone does make some stupid crap like that, but
Oh, dude, that's my
yeah.
favorite question to get from older people. Like, it's not a real thing. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
yes,
called dollar bills when you go to the bank.
yes, yeah. I'm
Like cash in off of this trade.
like tens of
That's
thousands of dollars in electricity per Bitcoin. It's a real thing.
Yeah, that's your physical Bitcoin. It's these dollar bills in my wallet because you're poor. You don't. How much cash do you have in your wallet?
None. I live off plastic, my guy.
Yeah, that's funny because I always pay in cash. I'm old school.
Everywhere?
Everywhere, even skydiving. So I walk around with a big fat stack. I had like $300-400 on me at all times. So yeah, if anybody wanted to rob me, come get
Yeah, it's not
it.
worth it.
Yeah, I mean, it's only $400. But yeah, I typically pay in cash everywhere I go.
Yeah, I stay strapped, so I'm like the best person to carry around cash, and I just don't do it. It's a hassle, dude. I gotta stop at the bank to cash out the ATM.
Yeah, not that bad though. I mean, you just hang out with your boys, then you got a couple lady friends with you, and then Bill comes and you just like, hold on, I got this. Fwap, fwap, fwap. You know what I'm saying? You whip out that stack, and people are like, damn.
See, I give the
I mean,
waitress.
all you're doing is oh,
No, I
you
give
know?
I give the waitress my card ahead of time. So when we're done eating, all she does is come over with the bill, and people are
I do one of
like,
these.
"Oh, how are we gonna do this?" And I just sign and leave a big tip, and we're done. Like, so when the waitress comes over and brings the bill, time to get up, let's go. And they're all like, "Wait, what happened?"
No, I just give them cash and be like, yeah, we're done here. We're done.
uh Yeah, I mean, there's two schools of thought on it. You can be a baller and a boss without cash and with your plastic, but obviously when that whole system does eventually and inevitably collapse.
Cash will be worthless as well.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yep.
that's
So you guys will have fucking silver coins on you like fucking pirate. Carry
yeah.
around a treasure chest.
I
You
mean,
know?
I always say that's
Tins.
when the guns that I have will really come in handy.
Guns, the ammunition.
Oh,
Pretty cool. This has been in my wallet since 2020. It's starting to oxidize. It's like
it's starting to
starting to,
wear thin. Does it wear too?
what?
Are you wearing away the face of the coin?
No, it's in a little pocket that I have in my wallet.
Huh.
The Silver Eagle.
Yeah. So it's just oxidizing.
Yeah, it's turning like purple. Pretty
That's the
cool.
problem. It's the oxygen.
Yeah,
Just
but I like the colors when it oxidize.
well,
The
the
silver looks pretty sick when it
oxygen
oxidize.
is what destroys, steel, all inorganic materials. So if you think about it, if you want to live forever, you just gotta cut oxygen out of your life, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, you just gotta stop breathing. A $50 from 1942.
What's that
Walking.
worth now?
Let's see. Well, do the math real quick. What's the silver price? Let's see. Silver price right now.
23 to 23.50.
Yeah, definitely not. Oh, or yeah,
A
for the
19
$50, yeah,
yeah,
I would probably put it about right.
a
Because the
1940.
silver price is like 64, pretty much $65.
Yep, and you have 0.36 ounces of silver in there.
Typically, so constitutional silver pre 1964 dollars, half dollars, dimes, quarters. You're gonna be looking at a total of about around $1.30 to $1.40. In that change, whether it's quarters, half dollars, whatever equals to $1.30 to $1.40 is around 1 ounce of silver, but it's 90% silver.
Yep,
So if
10%
you don't
copper.
have anything, that's we actually have silver circulating in the money supply. If you paid attention, I found a few dimes, Mike. I've actually found few silver dimes when I've gotten change at the store. So if you start paying attention to the change you get, pre 1964 is 90% silver, and it's worth a lot more than 10 cents. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I used to collect all that back in the day when the family still had the store.
That's even better if you have like a store and you have like a bunch of change. Like, let's face it, Mike. Unfortunately, our society and a lot of people, they're just sleepwalking through life. They don't pay attention to anything. And it's actually beneficial to us because that's how we're able to make money on stuff like this.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, most people aren't paying attention, man.
No, especially when it comes to like the markets and stuff. They just
Especially when it comes to money, which is crazy to me. Like, you think like everybody's complaining about, oh, my life sucks. Like, I don't have the money. Like, it's the economy. It's like everybody else's fault but yours. Like, hey, why don't you take action and change that? All the opportunities are here. You're just complaining. You're
yeah.
just not
Even,
doing about it.
even worse to me is the people who just like stockpile cash in their bank account if they do have money. It's like that is the stupidest thing you could do with your money.
That too, yeah. Like, what are you doing? You're holding on to those dollars are like depreciating in value every single year.
And they're
Even more so like now.
they're making money and they're adding to their stockpile of cash, and it's like, why don't you buy gold and silver, averaging every week? Why aren't you fucking putting it in the S&P 500? Like, what are you doing, dude?
They don't understand Mike. Well, that you can't blame them, Mike. School never taught us about money and how it works. And I'll say it again. You're not supposed to be working for money. Working for money is a trap. If you work for money, you're going to be stuck and you're not going to be able to get out of the situation that you're in. And some people out there are like, I live comfortably. I have a great job. I make all this money. Well, you're still trapped. You have the opportunity to take that and multiply. Money is meant to be multiplied. It's not meant to be working for an hourly wage. That is for slaves.
Here's another one. So cryptocurrency staking is going to get you between 3 to 15% annually. So like even just that is going to be what is the bank giving you? 1.5% per year?
Not even.
Yeah, it's 1.
Like fractions of a percent, dude.
No, they give you 1.5%, and it's
depending on what bank.
It's compounding. That's a set rate. Legally, federally, they have to give you. It's like 1.5, 1.75. So even just keeping your cash in Robinhood, where you're going to get 4% per year, is better than freaking keeping it in the bank, where they're making 20% off of your money, giving you 1.5. So, but cryptocurrency staking, you're talking 3 to 15% per year. It's like literally the worst thing you could do is hold cash nowadays. Just the numbers, just the math, not financial advice.
Which is why I am averaging into crypto now, because it's time for this is the opportunity, folks. And yes, it can go down, but guess what? I just missed all the crap that all the hodlers, they're like, oh, just hold on for dear life. Guys, I sold back in November when the moving average crossed at like 110, 100 something $1,000 Bitcoin. Moving averages told us that this was happening. I put it out on my Facebook. I told everybody, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. You can do what you want, but this is what I'm doing. November of last year, I've been watching Bitcoin. Have I put any money? No, absolutely not. I've been moving. I moved to Arizona and found an apartment, so I've been using my money to kind of do that stuff. A lot of skydiving, awesome base jumping gear. But now it's like, well, markets are actually looking like you're in a good place. Might as well start throwing money in here again, because how much more? It can't correct. Well, it can, right? If it does, it's not going to be good. Let's just put it that way. If it corrects 50% from here, well, like, it's not going to be good.
No, that's the other thing too, is that there are a lot of people that on the investing subreddits that'll act like, if you have any kind of extra cash you want to invest, you should be putting it in the S&P 500, but the S&P 500 is up 75% in the last 5 years, and we're at all-time highs. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is freaking down 50% in the past year. So, like, the downside potential is minimal, like, in all actuality.
In historical aspect, like, speaking historically, yeah.
Yeah.
The upside is way bigger from here than the downside.
So I would actually argue that the S&P 500, given the geopolitical stage and everything else going on, is a much riskier investment right now than Bitcoin.
Damn, type shit.
Yeah.
That's as the Gen Z would say.
Well, you think about it, dude. The average S&P 500 stock is trading, what, 20x profit to earning? So they're
yeah, and like even the Nasdaq is just like going crazy. Like, what
they're
the heck
trading.
is going on?
Yeah. What's Nvidia for the P to E ratio right now? Nvidia's probably trading at like 80 times their profit to earning ratio, which means people obviously are hopeful for the future of that company, but it's all speculation. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is very close to its mining price in electricity.
Nobody's paying attention to crypto right now, guys. Think about it. Why they call me Crypto Corey?
Let me look it up right now. Nvidia P to E ratio at the moment is 34.5. That's crazy. So Nvidia is actually not that bad, considering.
It's looking like it just keeps going, dude. This thing's just keeps charging.
So SpaceX is at negative 61.
Jeez.
So it's 71 to 80 times its trailing sales. Not even profit, just the sales. Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Target for Nvidia would be around $300.
No, I think Nvidia is going to do well because basically it's like with everything happening in the future here with the data centers and AI, they do not have the production capacity to meet demand. So especially when it comes to RAM. So that was one of my uncle came up with this idea. And so basically, like, if you're going to do anything right now, you should be getting into RAM. It's vastly overpriced. The demand and the scarcity, everything, it's got everything going for it. And basically, they need to build factories. So if you wanted to find one thing to invest into, not financial advice, but there's only 3 manufacturers of RAM in the entire world.
Really?
Yep. Samsung, SK Hynix, and something else.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep. So it's the big 3.
Especially
Samsung.
with Bitcoin mining and stuff.
Yeah, that's the same thing. So Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron.
Micron, yeah.
Yeah, obviously there's companies trying to bust into the space, and there are consumer brands like Kingston, Corsair, all these other ones, but they're literally buying chips from one of the big 3 and just putting them in their product. So, I mean, if you wanted to figure out like what's a good thing for me to put my money into right now, where I can spread, diversify across several different companies all in the same sector, I would say Ram. Ram's a good idea. Is that what I'm gonna do? No, but I never do what I suggest, and that ends up making money on stream here.
I keep bringing this one up
Aster?
because my pick for the altcoins as a sleeper. I would say this is a sleeper right here. And if you're looking for a big 10x in the future, obviously not financial advice because, this is all very risky. But this is something I'm going to be putting a lot of money into. We're talking at least a few thousand.
I guess it's risky. It's a deflationary asset. Like the most coins that are ever gonna be in the total supply is today. And there's gonna be less tomorrow. So,
and that's what's going for this coin. And there's a lot of good things going for this coin. The fact that it's actually on Coinbase tells you something there.
And Binance.
This thing's already all over the place, but no one's ever even talking about it. How many people are on YouTube talking about this? No one.
No, they're gonna tell you about Fartcoin.
Yeah, Fartcoin, dude. But trust me, when this thing starts charging towards $1, and this is, guys, you wanted everybody usually when they're like, I hate to say it like this, but the newbies in crypto, they're like, dude, if this coin could go to $1, it's like 0.0000004, some crazy like meme coin. It's like, I heard this was gonna go to $1. What do you think? It's like, bro, what are you smoking? Like, that's not gonna ever happen.
It's
this coin right here, the chances that it goes to $1 are insanely highly likely. And just go back to $1. We're talking from 50, 60 cents. I mean, we could be up in the $5, $6. Think about that. How much, like we're talking. These are the coins right here in the bear market right now. You guys want to be loading up on life-changing wealth stuff like that will change your life if you can hold on to it. And trust me, a 10x, like 1,000% gain, that is probably the hardest thing you're ever gonna do. Trying to hold on and sell.
So I've noticed that, like what you were saying, when they're buying cryptos that are a fraction of a penny. So basically, what it is they can buy millions of tokens. So it's like,
that's what's appealing.
Yeah. It's optimism bias, but then it's also anchoring bias. So they find one good thing that somebody else said online about that cryptocurrency. So now
good thing in quotes.
Yeah, they're anchored in, and they're never gonna let any other information dissuade them from that investment.
Yeah, because they're they put their own money into it, so they're really invested into it.
Yeah, so they're just looking for confirmation bias after those two.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
that's the trap you can fall into, especially with investing.
And of course, they're looking. Oh, I have 10 million tokens, so if this goes to $1, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah. How are my Dogecoin holders doing out there?
Yeah.
We can't be saying that. We're gonna get people pissed at us.
I mean, it makes.
It's just another example. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got married to the idea that Dogecoin is gonna be this thing, and Elon Musk talking that, I'm sorry to say, bullshit. That he's gonna make this like. Come on, guys. Come on.
It inflates. Is it 10,000 tokens per hour? It's
Doge?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've looked at the tokenomics of it. It's like, guys, why would you ever put money into this thing? 5
billion new tokens every year.
It's like, why would you ever invest into Doge? Like, you hear like, oh, I'm a Dogecoin holder. It's like, dude, brother.
There was that guy that literally leveraged himself financially.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
took out the loans
the
and bought a ton of Doge. And
Dogecoin millionaire.
he was a millionaire. And he literally went on the Iced Coffee podcast, dude. And they were
They
just,
begged him to sell.
yep. And he didn't sell.
Where is he at now?
I don't know. He looked like a Wookiee though. He was very much unkempt and
He looked like old Greg,
not
but
doing
like a fat version of him.
yeah, not doing much with his life.
Shout out to old Greg if you know who old Greg is.
I do not.
You don't remember that? I'm old Greg. Not a mangina.
So it's his name is Glauber Contasoto.
Yeah, he's an interesting looking one. I gotta say that. But
Oh,
nice.
oh, so it crashed, but it came back, and when it came back up, he sold, and then he got into other coins like Pepe, Floki, Brett.
Smart.
Yeah.
Brett is I have a buddy he's big into Brett. And
I've never even heard of Brett, but
so I actually think if you're gonna be picking a meme coin, let's pull this up because I haven't pulled it up in a while. If you're gonna be picking a meme coin, I think Brett is a very actually a very good opportunity here, guys. And you're saying, what crypto Corey talking about? Meme coin? What the hell? Well, what is Brett? It's actually, I think it's the first meme coin on the Base network, if I remember correctly. And the Base network really hasn't taken off yet.
yeah, it's on the Binance Smart Chain and Base.
So yeah, I mean, there's Ethereum version, but if you're going to be getting into this, not financial advice, you want the Base version. Let me pull this up so you guys can see it.
And it's not listed on any of the big exchanges still.
Bingo. So Mike's also he beat to the punch there, but yeah, that's another huge thing here, guys, because Coinbase is making their own network, which is Base, and there's Base token as well. A layer 1. So if you know what I'm talking about, there's big potential here. And Brett is part of that layer 1 as a meme coin. And it's like the first meme coin on the Coinbase Base network. And if I'm sure you know about Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, and who he's in touch with, and the fact that Coinbase is just such, I mean, the company that it is, tells you a lot as to where you think this is going. So once this gets listed on the big exchanges in the next bull run, which it will be, I could see this thing rocketing up. Huge big time potential here. And the fact that Mike even said, I've never even heard of Brett. Well, there you go. Mainstream has not heard of Brett either. The reason why I know about this because I remember seeing this in the end of the bull market, and Aster was actually part of this group that was looking at these coins. You could see I had a stop loss and everything up here. I was talking about it with my buddy buddy out in Oregon. Blanking on his name right now. Sorry. But yeah, Brett is a huge opportunity here, folks. In my opinion, and take this clip, we'll take it probably from a year or two now. My opinion, Brett's the next Doge. If I'm wrong, you guys can, I don't know, what can we do? What can we do? I don't know.
Eat our words on the live stream, my guy. Open
Yeah,
mouth,
you guys
insert
can
foot.
grill me into oblivion, but I'm saying it here right now. Brett is the next Dogecoin. Do with whatever information. Do with that what you will.
Yeah.
Obviously not financial advice, but yeah, we're hitting the Manic Money Finance channel is starting to get interesting here now, isn't it? Before it was like, we're just waiting for the things to level out before we can actually start going into this. But folks, look at this. Like, this is beautiful. I've been waiting for the charts to start looking like this again. And yeah, this is where we make money. This is it. Everybody's freaking out right now. I'm excited. I don't know about you, Mike, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, we
I'm
got to get through 2027, but if the last bull run is any indicator of the new pattern, basically they're not going to wait for capitulation and halvening. Like, it's going to start going up in anticipation of the next halvening. So last time halvening was in 2024. Bitcoin started going up in 2023. You go look at the chart.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so if you look at the 5-year chart, you bring that bad boy up, you'll see that we bottomed out in 2023. Late 2022, early 2023, and we went up new all-time highs in 2024 before the halvening. Early 2024. So, like, it did not wait for the halvening. Typically what happens is, like, it happened in the last bull run, the 2020 bull run, where after the halvening, there's a massive capitulation event, and you get an all-time low of that cycle. And we just it did not happen this time. So, if you're a pattern guy or girl, and you're looking for, that pattern again, it stands to reason it's not going to wait till 2028.
We're going to use that as our slogan. It ain't going to wait till 2028. And the fact that, so I talk to people at work too. People are not in the best financial situation right now, Mike. Let's get that. I mean, people are struggling. And this is typically the playbook. The time that the markets are at their absolute low and they're like at the worst, guess what? Everything else is at the worst. And most likely, most people are struggling for money at that point. It's not usually gas is high, groceries high, everything. It's hard to save money. This is the hardest thing you can do. And they've made this way for a reason. They don't want you getting out of this. They want you to stay poor. They want you to be a slave, right? The last thing they want you to do is start buying Bitcoin right now. Because, yeah, that's your way out.
Yeah, so, like, a lot of people will bring up the current debt delinquency rates, household debt delinquency rates, because the credit card delinquency rates are up a lot. But that's because most people don't put a ton of importance on their credit card debt compared to other stuff. Like, mortgage delinquencies are incredibly low. They are rock bottom low. And auto loans are less than 5% delinquency. So basically, people are just choosing, if I have to choose one thing, I'm paying my mortgage, paying my car note, but that credit card, yeah, they can wait. Because, I mean, right. In the grand scheme of things, credit card debt is not going to cause bankruptcy. So most states, they garner your wages $20 a week. If they do bring you to court, most of them won't even bother bringing you to court. Like, I wouldn't view that as a metric for a healthy economy right now. Things are expensive though.
Which just tells you people are struggling, and it kind of gives you a market sentiment. Like, oh, where are things at? Well, right now, this thing looks like it doesn't look good. That's why it also looks good. Let's face it, guys. Bitcoin is manipulated. This thing is 100% manipulated. It's designed to steal your money. So anybody who wants to trade this, you have to think of it backwards. And that's the only way you can trade it. If you try to bring traditional trading techniques into this, you're going to get wrecked.
Okay.
So flip it on its head.
That's one way to think about it. Huh.
So looks like this thing. I don't know. Like I mean, the original idea. I still think it's possible that we go down into the 47 and wipe these people out before we get this huge reversal. But until then, I really think. I mean, we could just chop here for months. You can just go sideways for months, guys, and it's gonna be boring. People are like, "Yeah, I lost interest in crypto." That's perfect. We want that. The only way we're gonna make some money.
Yeah,
This is when people
basically.
start selling.
It's the same thing with options, dude. My best option plays have always consistently been options that nobody else is buying at the time. And then, when the stock takes off or when that stock dumps, it's like.
Got this for a second?
Oh, yeah. It's an insane profit point when nobody else is buying those options. But that's mostly because options are heavily. Heavily depend upon volume. So if you get it doesn't take a lot of volume to start spiking option premiums. So it's like you find a play that nobody else is buying into, like Bitcoin right now, for instance. Yeah, it's just insane profit potential. But that's a little bit of a niche thing. It's a little different than your standard like cryptocurrencies and stuff. Your standard open market, high liquidity assets because, they just doesn't have the liquidity, heavily manipulated, especially by Wall Street. They know, so like every time Bitcoin has a bull run, all those cryptocurrency stocks, the premiums go through the roof. You know it if you trade options. So if you're looking at Nvidia options long term, Tesla, basically any of those Magnificent Seven companies, Celis Life Science, which we talked about in here, biotech with a massive upward trajectory. Like those freaking options are expensive to the upside and the downside because all those people buying calls thinking that stock's going to go through the roof, there's just as many people buying puts. So you end up getting the downside ends up being expensive too. So if you get into something where nobody else is buying, nobody else is talking about, that's your best profit potential. Bitcoin is definitely dipping right now.
We're gonna switch gears here, guys, and we're gonna actually start a new section. And this is where we go through the top 100 cryptos, and we're just gonna scan and see what's looking good. Dogecoin coming in at number 10 there. We got Zcash at 12. Let's look at Zcash, right?
I like Zcash.
It looks like we have a breakout on something like this.
Yeah, just because of the rhetoric surrounding Zcash. I like it. Because it's like Bitcoin but private, and it's like they haven't mined nearly as many Zcash as they had Bitcoin. So you see the circulating supply is 16.8 million.
So then we come back to TradingView and let's bring up the chart. Let's look at this in detail.
So just in reference, Bitcoin's current circulating supply is 20 million out of 21 million total. Whereas Zcash is, 80% of that?
Let's see. Total supply 16.8 million, max supply 21 million.
82%.
So this looks to me like a giant symmetrical triangle.
I mean, it's a huge old happy face right there, man. It's a big old round bottom right there, my guy. Multi-year.
which put the target at around $1,100, $1,200 for Zcash. All right, so let's move on to the next one. See what we got. Guys, I'm just gonna show you what I do to find these coins bring to you. So Monero, another, remember that privacy coin? All right, we got the total max supply, 18 million, but look at that. Our total supply in circulation, 18 million. Max supply is infinite. They can print infinite amount of this coin, guys. So something you need to watch out for.
Yeah, so Zcash is a Bitcoin clone. Monero is its own thing.
Yeah, we're just going down the top 100 list of cryptos, and we're just looking at the charts, and we're seeing what the best opportunity might be. So Monero, I wouldn't really touch this right now. I'm not really a big
volume is
coin.
pathetic, too, right now. For something that markets itself as being like a, an anonymous payment currency, like that volume is not good.
Yeah, look at how it went to $800 and in the same week dropped back down to $575. It tells you a lot right there, guys.
Was that the end of 2026 when Bitcoin was
Yep.
dumping? Oh yeah.
So Chainlink. Look at Chainlink. I don't know. Are you into Chainlink? I used to be. I never really got anything out of it.
Yeah, no.
Looks like
So like I'm very selective with the altcoins now, as you know. So Zcash, I really like, but like I said, Monero won't touch. I like Aster, based off of the research I did after you started bringing it up. I like Avalanche.
yeah, so Avalanche here.
But
I would say this is another potential pretty good coin. Start averaging into. The fact that the big banks are behind it tells you. So not only just charts, but it's also the narrative, guys. It's also like who is behind it. Remember when I'm talking like about Brett and Base, like Brian Armstrong and Coinbase, like these are the people behind it. Do you think Coinbase is going anywhere anytime soon? The only place it's going is up. So look at it like that. What's like the high probability of this thing sticking around? Avalanche is another one. So Visa, MasterCard, and from what I remember, they are involved with this coin. So, I don't know, Mike. Have you heard of Visa or MasterCard?
no,
before?
never.
No. Yeah. These are the kind of things you want to be looking at. You want to be looking for the types of companies and the people that are backing these coins.
That would be interesting to see because I know Visa has gotten involved with several cryptocurrencies. Just do a Visa play for the next bull run. Like, just buy all the cryptos that Visa is involved with only.
Yeah. Or yeah, what the banks are doing. Follow the money, guys. That's what we're doing here. The charts are, yes, your biggest indicator, in my opinion. The next thing is, yes, news does work, only in long term. And you have to look at like the whole picture. You can't just look at one piece of news. Like you have to be a little bit of an investigator. And I can't say that word, but it starts with a C. And you might be like thinking of theories, but that type of mindset where you're thinking like, oh, this piece fits into here, and this piece of information, this is starting to make sense, and you come up with your own hypothesis as to why this is going to work. Yeah, I don't know anything, right? I've never done this before, but You want to be looking at the news, guys. I mean, yeah, I'd say like, oh, we shouldn't be trading news. Well, trading news is completely different. Investing with the news, yeah, that's something you want to do. Long-term investing, the news is your friend. You have to be looking at the overall big picture narrative.
Yeah, because sometimes they will fake you out. Like I see it every
And
Sunday. So today is the same as last week. The major indexes are up in overnight trading. Bitcoin's dipping. So if Bitcoin continues to dip, you can basically almost bet money, and you will be right 90% of the time that if Bitcoin's dipping into Sunday night, those major indexes will open red at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Like they just yeah, so they fake you out. But it's
yeah, it's the PDRA or the yeah, manipulation, distribution. Uh, I'm blanking on what I'm supposed to say, but yeah, it's manipulation, distribution, expansion. So,
MDE.
no, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, AMD profiles.
AMD.
Here we go.
I was gonna
I
say
had to pull it out of my
MDE.
brain. I'm been skydiving all weekend. I'm a little tired, but
I was gonna
I also had
say
a few beers. But
MDE sounds like a drug, new
yeah,
designer
yeah,
drug or
AMD,
something.
AMD profiles. So, guys, you're interested in short-term trading? That's your homework for tonight. I want you to write that down. AMD profiles. Start studying them. A as in Andy, M as in Mary, D as in Richard.
Oh, some people aren't gonna get that, and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. D as in duck.
Yeah. AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So we accumulate, which means we're going sideways for a while. People lose interest while the short-term traders like, oh, this is a reversal. Oh, this is going down. That's where we have distribution, where we take their stop losses. We have the fake out, where it moves up or down very drastically quickly, gets people freaked out, and then distribution, where we actually get the move. Like we knew the pattern was projecting this, but first it had to wipe you out and take your money.
Yeah, and usually when you see that in the stock market, it's because they literally dilute the stock right in your face when it rips to the
It's the
upside.
algorithm.
Oh
It's
yeah,
designed that way.
yeah,
Most of the trades are not being conducted by manual traders. No one all most of these trades, yeah, they're all automated.
yeah. High
And they
frequency trading bots. Ugh. High frequency
yeah.
trading bots.
And the algorithm runs off of basically what I'm showing you guys. This is the algorithm. You can see it. Where is the stop loss? How do we generate a pattern, which it does, generate a pattern like a head and shoulders to trick your ass into thinking, oh, that's a head and shoulders pattern and it's going down.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it is going down, but we're going to rob you first.
and because they're using computer programs with all these different parameters, they can literally manipulate it to the upside and the downside in less volume than it would normally take to get there. So when it does start making the move in the opposite direction, it goes hard in the paint.
And that's why breakout traders always get walked on. And you see a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people are like gurus about the markets and they're just like, oh, just trade the breakout. How's that working out for you? You'll never see those guys take any live trades on a demo account in front of you, like in a live setting. You'll never see them pull up their trading history, which in fact, I'll just do that right now to prove my point. You'll never see their executions. None of that. Why? Because well, they just want to sound smart. I hate to say it. It can't be the case for everybody, guys, but
You got
I want to have faith in humanity, but
you got one position open.
yeah, we're long on Bitcoin, guys.
500 to 1 leverage. Hot damn.
Oh man. So, folks, you'll never see them pull this stuff up. I'll just make that full screen. I've been on a losing streak lately, but look at these losses aren't that big, right? I mean, it's been manipulated. This was a good one. This was a good trade. But the manipulation's been crazy lately, folks. That's why I think we are, I would say, in the area of where a bottom would be.
Yeah, well, it's also important to note that all those trades are like 90 over 95% of those trades we've been doing on the live stream during the Asian session.
Yeah, and a lot of those are like just like, I'm just gonna open and see what happens.
Sunday
like,
night,
you see
Friday night, like the worst times to trade.
worst times to trade, and still this account we started with $5,000. We're at 56,000 right now. So, and you see the trades. If you've been watching the stream, the only time I don't trade. I do sometimes, but most of the time I'm open and trade. It's on the stream with you guys. I'm not messing around with this on my off hours. So I want you guys to get the full experience, and that's why that's why I was bringing you up before we switch gears here. That's why I was bringing up the coin market cap, because this is what I'm doing. I'm showing you what I do in the bear market to set myself up for success in the bull run. And what I do is I scan through the top 100, right? We just scan through these top 100. You might see stuff that pops up that you never saw, but like, oh, what's that? I'm going to check that out. Like, Aave, I've seen that, like Polkadot, WorldCoin, remember that one? Here we go, Aster, number 39.
PayPal
Pepe
has a stable coin?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Nope.
All right, well, folks, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Big
obviously,
banks are getting into this.
That's not an investment opportunity, unless
Definitely not.
Totally deep
Remember,
eggs.
Yeah, PayPal has been doing a lot of crypto stuff too. I mean, even since like before the last bull run, they were offering that you could buy Bitcoin, and a lot of mainstream people, some of my friends, they're like, "Oh, I can buy Bitcoin on PayPal." I'm like, "Oh, are you able to like transfer the Bitcoin off of PayPal?" And they're like, "Yeah, you can do that." I'm like, "I've never tried it, but I guess you can actually get the Bitcoin," which is, I'm like, "Okay, well, seems legit."
Yeah, they basically set people up with the non-custodial wallet, but they do it through their interface, so you can transfer it because you're buying it with cash or a debit card. Like, they don't let you use credit cards. You can immediately transfer it out of there most of the time, unless you're using like a bank routing number or something.
Right. So yeah. PayPal, huge, big one. You see all these companies. Crypto ain't going anywhere, guys. I know there's a lot of boomers out there like, it's going to zero. Well, why is PayPal offering it then? Yep. Doesn't make sense. If it's going to zero, why are all these major banks and major finance companies and peer-to-peer transaction companies, why are they getting involved with crypto if it's going nowhere? Okay. And it was like, oh, we just gotta wait for this Clarity Act and this and that. It's like, you don't need to wait for that. So look at what the big players are doing. Why aren't you doing what they're doing? They're telling you what they're doing. They didn't get to where they're at because they're stupid.
No. It's interesting times we live in. It looks like Bitcoin was basically doing a head fake. into the Asian market open.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Yep.
Algorand. I remember investing in this thing. It never did anything either.
Yeah, it's funny how you have all those charts over there too, so you can see which ones got momentum going for them.
Yeah, it's helpful. So, especially in the bull run, you can see like what's popping and what's not over here.
What's popping off?
Jupiter. This is a good
Ugh.
one, folks. I would say another. Let me add that to my favorites. Another coin to be really looking out for the next bull run. I see huge potential with this one as well. We're talking another 10x potential here. What is Jupiter? This is another Solana swap. So you could swap tokens on the Solana network. So you like Solana and you like all that, especially the meme coins and the pump.fun stuff, be paying attention to Jupiter. Yeah, this is a This is the exchange. It's just like Radium.
Jupe.
It's less popular.
Yeah, I got bit.
Yep.
I got bit by that one a few years ago. Oh, in the last
Yeah, it's not
winter.
popular, but I still think there's big potential.
Oh, good times. Yeah, and I know people are probably wondering, like, why isn't Money Mike going over TradFi? There's economic data is a big nothing burger this week. You know, third week of the month. And I am currently restructuring my strategy due to the ever-changing market dynamics. So I'm building a different strategy for the future, for the coming future here. Although I might just stick with some of the stocks that I talked about before. We'll see. I'll let you know. But obviously, this week coming up, I'm just holding my Cosmo options right now. I got my Snail. And that's it. We've already talked about those enough.
Yeah, better start swimming or you sink like a stone because the times are changing.
Yeah. Is that a Bob Dylan song?
Happening. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah. Bob Dylan.
Yeah. They had that in the Watchmen movie.
Yeah, that's a classic, dude. Jimi Hendrix does a sick cover of it, too.
The times they are a changin', which is the official name of that song.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yep.
But yeah, look up the Jimi Hendrix version.
You got a sick
I'd say
guitar
I
solo.
prefer that one. Oh, just the whole cover at the Monterey Pop Festival.
Yep.
That's gold right there. I had that DVD, dude. I'd come home, bro. High school. Get the bong out, you know. Hopefully you don't get banned for saying this, but yeah, just like pack the bowl and then put the Jimi Hendrix DVD on. Bro, those are the days. You can tell I'm fried. Yeah. So that's why I'm investing in Jupe. No.
So yeah, so I guess Bob Dylan definitely had a ton of respect for Jimi Hendrix and had no problem with him covering like all along the Watchtower and stuff.
Yeah, he was actually like some of that stuff you watch the interviews, like he played it better than me. That's what he said.
Yeah. So Bitcoin's popping off now. 8:30 p.m. reversal.
It's dumping, it's popping, it's dumping. Guys, it's chopping.
Chop,
And if
chop.
you're trading this, I would just stay away from it. Unless you're investing long term. Like I said, I'm investing long term. I'm putting like for my each paycheck now, I'm going back to my averaging in, except this time I'm going from a way more aggressive standpoint. I'm doing like $400-$500 every paycheck. Bro, we're eating ramen noodles for a while now.
If you're not
Um,
selling your silver, all your silver and gold to buy Bitcoin, it can always get more aggressive.
yeah, I can do that. But silver and gold, I think, yeah, there's potential there too. So there's reason why I'm holding a lot of that as well.
Yeah, no, I would, yeah,
Physical.
yeah, without a doubt. Don't sell your silver and gold. Not financial advice.
Yeah, we're just waiting on that.
Oh, right now in the pullback, that would just be, in my opinion, stupid.
It said $65. So I mean, folks,
Yeah.
you were like me averaging in silver at $20. I mean, it's still pretty damn good sell.
Yeah, without a doubt. But it's like you know, it's like people that bought Bitcoin in 2020 at 5 to 10K. You know, they're 5, 6 times their money right now, but they held through 2025 when it made it to 125K. Like, if you did that, I wouldn't bother selling right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, if anything, just start averaging in more, take some more money, and this is not the time to sell, guys. You need to be looking for the next opportunity. And that's what we're doing here.
If you're gonna sell anything, sell your children. They're just a drain on your bank account. They're bad investments.
Well, you can make them work, you know, like you can like get free labor albums.
Yes. Start a T-shirt printing company in your house. Make
Yeah.
your kids start printing T-shirts.
I think I saw somebody talking about this too. Tron.
Yeah, they are doing it right. They own BitTorrent now. They monetized BitTorrent with Tron. Got to give them that. Is the BitTorrent token still a thing?
I don't know.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I thought there was a whole thing that occurred with that.
Oh, BitTorrent is still BTT. It's a Tron utility token. Huh.
Tron Layer 1.
Yeah, that's a thing. BTT.
Folks, be looking at the Layer 1s and the Layer 2s, definitely, because right now this is the opportunity.
Volume is crap, and it's only trading on PancakeSwap and BuySwap. And the volume is trash, and so is the liquidity. So that might not be a thing anymore, BitTorrent token. Oh, here we go. No, there's a new one. My bad. Yep. No, it's still a thing. Just make sure you buy the right one. It is listed on Binance, too. You just got to see...
Yeah, get the right
you got
contract address.
Yeah. You got to see a pitfall of crypto in real time just now. Imagine if you were buying the old contract. Woo! Woo! On PancakeSwap. That's just dead money, dude. People that own it and forgot about it and left the liquidity pools on PancakeSwap. Good times. Oh, you got anything else you wanted to talk about, my guy? Because I gotta think about going to bed here.
Yeah, I gotta make food myself, but I think that pretty much covers it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I gotta heat up food. I go to the Puerto Rican place every Sunday afternoon for dinner, so I don't have to worry about making dinner at the end of my weekend. You know, ugh, sounds horrible, right?
Yeah, it could always get worse, right?
You're about to make dinner.
Yeah. Well, I already kind of have like a steak sandwich that I made. I'm just gonna heat that up.
Nice.
Not to make anything.
Nice. Not gonna do some PF Chang or some Houston hot chicken.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I went to lunch with the boys after jumping and spent $40 there. I'm not spending any more money today.
Nice. Nice. What did you guys do for lunch?
We just went to a sports bar.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got like a Philly steak and cheese.
Nice. Nice. Anytime I go to Philadelphia, I get a Philly steak and cheese. Because I'm in Philadelphia. Yep. When in Rome. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. We're going to come out like a lion, or come in like a lion and out like a lamb tonight, people. I am shot. I've just sunk lower and lower in my chair as we've been doing this podcast. Oh. Well, yeah, so when are you thinking Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll be available Wednesday.
You're doing overtime still?
No, that's kind of calming down now, which is nice.
Okay. So we might actually be able to get on like 7:30-ish. Something like that.
Yeah.
Nice. Sounds good. So yeah. As always, people, hit the like and subscribe. Hit us up on the Facebook. Subscribe on all our
Comment
platforms.
down below and let us know how we're doing.
I mean, we're not gonna take
Share
your
it with your
advice.
friends.
Yeah.
Sharing the stream's gonna help.
You can tell us how we're doing, but if it's anything negative, we're just gonna ignore you.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna talk about you in the next stream. But yeah, give us all the negative comments.
We're gonna dox you. Just kidding.
And we're banned.
It's comedy, dude. Comedy. You can say anything in the name of comedy. As long as you're not inciting panic or violence. And we would never do that, YouTube. Twitch. Jeff Bezos. But, yeah. So that's all.
That's all, folks. Yeah.
Nice. All
All right.
right.
Until the next one, guys. Crypto Corey.
I am Money Mike.
This man, Money Finance Channel. Hit that like on your way out.
Oh, yeah. Smash it.
Till the next one, guys.